All right, going back to that breaking news, multiple pedestrians have been hit by a vehicle. A hit and run on the campus of Toronto Metropolitan University. CP24's Beatrice Vaisman is live at the scene and joins us with the latest. Beatrice.
Bakari, good afternoon. I'm standing on a laneway. This is kind of between two Toronto Metropolitan University buildings. And this is the laneway, a pedestrian walkway on which a vehicle started driving, or a driver started driving around 1:40 this afternoon, striking multiple pedestrians and then fleeing the scene. We're showing you live looks right now from Chopper 24 up above the scene. Here's what I've heard from Toronto Paramedics. In total, 4 people were struck by this vehicle. 2 of them assessed by paramedics at the scene. Thankfully, they did not have serious injuries and did not have to go to hospital. 2 people, though, not so fortunate, transported by paramedics to local hospital. One of them has serious but non-life-threatening injuries, I'm told. All 4 patients, I'm told by paramedics, are adults as well. At this point, in terms of suspect vehicle description, police have, in fact, put out that description just within the last few minutes, Bakari. We're hearing the possible suspect vehicle could be a dark green sedan with a cracked windshield. Unknown license plate at this point. The vehicle was last seen traveling eastbound on Gould Street towards Church. And certainly police are doing everything they can in this area to find that vehicle as quickly as possible. This investigation being handled by officers with 51 Division. So again, 1:40 this afternoon, around 1:50 this afternoon is when this actually happened. So far, I just got to the scene a few minutes ago, Bakari. I haven't been able to find any students or people who were in the area when this incident actually happened, but we're hearing from police that 4 o'clock, Duty Inspector Todd Jocko will be giving us an update here as well. Of course, we'll carry that live for our viewers, but it's certainly a scary situation. A pedestrian laneway that was mounted by a suspect in a vehicle this afternoon, striking 4 people. Thankfully, none of them, according to paramedics, have life-threatening injuries. So that's the good news, but certainly a frightening situation for anyone who would have been in the area at the time, Bakari. So again, 4 o'clock update from police, and we'll have it live for our viewers, Bakari.
Also, Beatrice, I see the crime tape up behind you. You know, we know that this happened near Yonge and Gerrard. Can you give us an idea of what your commute to that area was like, and, you know, maybe any other traffic in the area, road closures, anything like that?
Yeah, there's no road closures in the area, Bakari, and the only reason being is that it's a laneway. So where you can see me standing, this is the library that I'm standing in front of as part of the TMU campus. So from this yellow police tape towards where that next 51 Division vehicle is and beyond, there's yet more police tape. This is the extent of the crime scene. In terms of roads in the area being impacted by closures, that's not the case. If you're driving in the area, there's no detours that you need to be made aware of. But if you're walking along campus here at TMU, you might have a little bit of difficulty getting around, or maybe you've got to get around from through the buildings as opposed to walking through this laneway, Bakari.
Now, also, one more question, Beatrice. Is it clear if that laneway was actually open for traffic or just pedestrians only?
There should not be vehicles on this laneway, Bakari. This is not an area through which vehicles traverse. This is all part of the TMU campus. The only vehicle that I can see in my periphery outside of police vehicles is a hot dog stand. Otherwise, it's just pedestrians, mostly students actually walking through campus, or those trying to cut through to get to the other side, to the main road as well, Bakari. So no, there should not be vehicles traveling through this stretch. In fact, there's trees on both sides here along with this kind of cobblestoned pedestrian walkway. So no, there should never be vehicles traveling along here. So it's clearly whether the person didn't know and made a detour onto this laneway, or whether there was actually criminal intent here to strike pedestrians, we don't know. What we do know, according to police, this driver inside their vehicle did not remain at the scene. They fled the scene, and as far as we know, police have not found that driver and vehicle up until this point, Bakari.
Okay, and again, this is the Nelson Mandela Walkway on the campus of Toronto Metropolitan University. CP24's Beatrice Vaisman giving us live coverage as soon as she got there.